All right, so we are back to place value in standard and word form. The difference is we're actually subtracting instead of adding. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a few of these to help you guys out. So we're gonna do about two of section 1 and section 2. Section 1 says to subtract. You are subtracting. And you may use a place value chart if necessary. And the place value chart is directly on the other side of this worksheet, as you can see. And it's totally okay to use it. I don't need to use it because I am dealing with place value, and I can do that using a standard algorithm. But if I need to use it, I'll go ahead and pop. But anyway, back to problem A. It says 9/10 take away 3/10. So I'm going to go ahead and solve it in standard algorithm, even though we know that 9 take away 3 is going to be 6, and the tenths are the same, so it is 6. But just to make sure, 9/10 is going to look like this. 0.9 take away 0.3, and it is in fact 0.6. This is actually 6/10, but this is how the answer would really look, like 6/10. Okay, and it isn't asking us to write it in standard form, which is this. It just wants it like that, which is fine. So now we're moving on to problem B. 9 ones and 2 thousandths take away 3 ones. So this one's a little bit different. And you know what? You can use the chart, but really what this looks like is 9 ones and 2 thousandths. So we have 0, 0. You have a 0 in the tenths, a 0 in the hundredths, and a 2 in the thousandths. Take away 3 ones. And this is what 3 ones look like. So now looking at this, we're not taking away the thousandths, we're taking away the ones. And I know that 9 take away 3 is, again, 6 ones. And since we didn't take away any thousandths, it's still going to be 2 thousandths. So the answer for this one, if we were to write it in standard form, would be 6.002. And that's all you're doing for these. Now for section 2, you are solving these horizontal equations in vertical format using standard algorithm. Now remember, when you are subtracting, you still need to line up your decimals. Otherwise, your difference here is going to be completely wonky. So now we can go ahead and solve. Well, you can't take 9 from 8. You'd be getting a negative number, so we have to borrow. So the 8 turns into 18. The 1 turns into 0. Well, now 18 take away 9 is 9. 0 take away 0 is 0, and the answer is 0.9. And we're going to go ahead and do one more. We're going to go ahead and do B, 41 84 hundredths, take away 9/10. I'm going to go here, 41 84 hundredths, take away 9/10. Again, line up your decimals, and there is an imaginary 0 here, so now we can go ahead and go. 4 take away 0 is 4. Can't take away 9 from 8. We're going to have to borrow. This turns into 18. This 1 turns into 0. 18 take away 9 is 9. Drop your decimal. 0 take away 0 is 0. And then 4 take away that imaginary 0 is 4. And our answer is 40 and 94 hundredths. And always remember, it's good to go ahead and double check your work using a calculator, which is totally acceptable as long as you are not using the calculator to get your first answer. So that's all you're doing for this page. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.